Welcome back to Career Power Hyderabad, powered by Adda 24/7. So students, today we'll discuss the important current affairs. But before going to the current affairs, so let us have a small introduction about our current affairs program. So this program was again relaunched by us. So learn current affairs 10 times effectively. So it's a 5-stage method discussion, where in the first stage we'll discuss the headlines. In the second stage we'll have detailed analysis. In the third stage we have one word key points, which will be the revision, and the 3 stages will be covered in this video. The fourth stage, important MCQs, will be available in our Telegram channel at 7 p.m. every day. So please, after this video, go and answer the MCQs in the Telegram channel. Okay, so okay students, please remember the time. It is 7 p.m. in the Telegram channel. You will have MCQs, daily MCQs, so please answer them. But before that, watch this video every day at 5 p.m. So the fourth stage is the MCQs, and the fifth stage is section wise revision, which we will have every Monday. Every Monday we will have section wise revision. So this 5-stage method will definitely help you to remember current affairs effectively. Okay, so let us go into the video. But before going into the video, please subscribe our YouTube channel, like our videos, share our videos, and also join our Telegram channel, because you need to answer MCQs after this video, and download the Career Power Hyderabad app. We'll provide the link in the description as well as comment section. Okay, also we'll provide the Telegram channel link in the description as well as comment section. So let us go into the first stage for today, headlines with blanks, and let us see all the important headlines with blanks. So the first headline for today, the Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar, so he inaugurated world's second largest refurbished gene bank at which place? So world's second largest refurbished gene bank was inaugurated at which place in India? So the next headline is, so Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, he laid foundation stone for the Innovation and Development Center at which city? So Innovation and Development Center was inaugurated by Venkaiah Naidu at which city? So which state chief minister is Bhupesh Bagal, who announced 4 new districts? So which state chief minister is Bhupesh Bagal, who announced 4 new districts? And the next headline, so hockey star, who is a hockey star who was made the brand ambassador for Uttarakhand Women and Child Development Department? So who is the hockey player who was made the brand ambassador for Uttarakhand Women and Child Development Department? So next headlines, if you see, RBI has cancelled a license of which bank, which cooperative bank mainly, and RBI imposed a 1 crore penalty on which cooperative bank, and which bank has unveiled its new fixed deposit called Green and Sustainable Fixed Deposit, and President Ramnath Kovind has conferred how many gallantry awards in this year? So President Ramnath Kovind has conferred how many gallantry awards in this year? So government has announced a new scheme. So PM Modi, on the eve of 75th Independence Day, he announced a new scheme. Let us see what is the scheme. The book to explore lives and works of which of the following personality was unveiled? So this book is about which personality? And who became the India's 69th chess grandmaster? So who is India's 69th chess grandmaster? And how many new Vande Bharat trains are to be launched? So how many new Vande Bharat trains are to be launched? And finally, so which hospital is the first Indian hospital to house a fire station inside its premises? So which hospital in India is the first to have fire station inside its premises? So these are all the headlines. These are all the MCQs for today. So at 7 p.m. go and answer all these MCQs. Okay. So let us go into the detailed analysis. So first is the national news, where Union Minister Narendra Singh Tomar, so he inaugurated the world's second largest refurbished gene bank. So it is called the National Gene Bank, which was established at the National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources, which is currently in New Delhi. So this gene bank is present in New Delhi. So this gene bank will provide facility for germplasm to secure to the germplasm. Germplasm means a tissue, living tissue from where new plants can be grown. So these germplasms, these genes can be secured, can be protected at a temperature of -20 degrees Celsius, okay, for many number of years. So this facility will conserve the diversity of indigenous crops in India and will benefit the farmer by making them self-reliant and providing a source for increasing their incomes. Okay. So this National Gene Bank was earlier established in 1996. So it was renovated, redeveloped, refurbished now. So its main task is to preserve the seeds of plant genetic resources for future generations. The bank is currently having 4.5 lakh accessions, of which 2.7 lakh are Indian and the rest are imported from other countries. Okay. So this National Gene Bank has currently 4 kinds of facilities. One is the Seed Gene Bank, the second one is Cryo Gene Bank, the third one is In Vitro Gene Bank, and the fourth one is Field Gene Bank, mainly to cater to long-term and medium-term conservation of indigenous crops like cereals, millets, medical, aromatic plants and narcotics. Okay. So this gene bank is established at the National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources, established in 1977 and headquartered is in Delhi. Okay. So this is about the gene bank news. Okay. So let us discuss about some seed vaults in the world. So Svalbard Global Seed Vault is present in Norway, which is the world's largest collection of seeds, and India has the second largest collection of seeds at Changla Pass in Ladakh. So in 2010, this seed vault was constructed by the Defense Institute of High Altitude Research and National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources. So both of them, they built this seed vault. So these are some facts about seed vault. So please remember. Next national news, where Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, he laid foundation stone for Innovation and Development Center of the Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research. So Vice President has laid foundation stone for the Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research. Okay. So this institute was established in 1989 by the Department of Science and Technology at Bengaluru. So in this Bengaluru center, the Innovation and Development Center foundation was laid by Vice President. Okay. So this center will be developed into a facility where laboratory inventions will be taken forward for scale up and technology transfer. So to meet the missions of Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. So scientists will be provided with the state of art processing and prototyping tools to enable the translation of these inventions. Okay. So these are all the facilities which will be provided in this center. So please remember. Okay. So it is at Bengaluru. So next state news, where Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Bagal, so he announced 4 new districts. Okay. So with the total 4 new districts, and 18 new tehsils. So he announced 4 new districts with 18 new tehsils, that means blocks. So the 4 new districts are named as Mohalla Manpur, Sarangar Bilaighar, Shakti, Manendragarh. So these are all the 4 new districts in the state of Chhattisgarh with 18 new tehsils. So with the creation of 4 new districts, the total districts in the state will reach 32. And also he announced that gardens will be developed exclusively for women in every district headquarter and municipal corporation, and on the name of Minimata Udyan. So Minimata Udyan, on the name of Minimata Udyan, gardens exclusively for women will be established in district headquarters and municipal corporations. So the park was named after Minimata. So he is the first woman MP from Chhattisgarh, elected in 1952, who devoted her life towards the empowerment of women and betterment of society. That is why on her name these parks are being to be constructed. So Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Bagal and Governor Anusuya Uki. So do remember these points too. Next we will go into one more state news, where hockey star Vandana Kataria was named the Uttarakhand Women and Child Development Department Ambassador. She is the brand ambassador for Women and Child Development Department in Uttarakhand, as well as for Beti Bachao Beti Padhao program for Haryana district. Okay, so Vandana Kataria is now the brand ambassador for these 2 things. So this announcement was made by Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhammi. On the same day, she was awarded the Tillu Rautilli Award. So Tillu Rautilli is a famous Garhwali Rajput queen who fought against her enemies. So this award was given to women. It's an highest state honor for mainly for women for their skill. Okay, so the award contains a cash reward of and also Uttarakhand Chief Minister has announced a cash reward of 25 lakh for the Olympic feat done by Vandana. So she was the first woman to score a Olympic hat trick. So that is why a cash reward of 25 lakh was also announced by Pushkar Singh Dhammi, the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand. Okay, so these are all the points. Also remember Uttarakhand Governor Baby Rani Maurya. So next is a banking news where RBI has cancelled license of Karnal Nagari Sahakari Bank. So this bank is based in Raigad district. So this bank is mainly operating in Raigad district. So this bank license was cancelled by RBI because of insufficient balance and earning prospects, and their continuity may affect the depositors. So that is why the license of the bank was cancelled. And the Commissioner for Cooperation and Registration of Cooperative Societies Maharashtra was requested to issue an order for winding up the bank and to appoint a liquidator for the process. And RBI informed that 95% of the depositors will receive full amounts from the Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation. Okay, so on liquidation, every depositor will be entitled to a maximum monetary ceiling of 5 lakhs. Suppose if you deposited 6 lakhs in your account, you will get only 5 lakhs. If you deposited 5,000, you will get your 5,000 back. Okay, so up to 5 lakhs, all the money will be given back to the depositors. So remember, RBI 25th Governor Shaktikant Das, RBI headquarters Mumbai, RBI established in 1935. One more banking news we have today. So RBI imposed 1 crore penalty on the Cooperative Rebo Bank UA. So RBI imposed 1 crore penalty on Cooperative Rebo Bank UA. So this bank is the Mumbai branch of Netherlands based Rebo Bank Group. So in Netherlands, so Rebo Bank is a cooperative bank. So they have a branch in Mumbai, and this Mumbai branch was imposed 1 crore fine by RBI. So RBI has imposed fine because of the contravention of certain provisions of the Banking Regulation Act and also failing to the directions related to transfer to reserve funds. So for all these reasons, RBI has imposed penalty. So RBI has conducted an inspection for supervisory evaluation, and in this evaluation there was contravention of the provisions of Banking Regulation Act and the directions issued by RBI. So that is why penalty was imposed. So next, one more banking news where HDFC, okay, HDFC has launched its Green and Sustainable Fixed Deposit. So HDFC launched Green and Sustainable Fixed Deposit. So all the fixed deposits, okay, so which were taken under this Green and Sustainable Deposit program, these money will be used for financing green and sustainable housing, credit solutions and services. Suppose I took this account, Green and Sustainable Fixed Deposit. So this money which I deposited in the bank will be given as a loan mainly to housing solutions which are environment friendly. Okay, they'll give these money to loans, these money as loans to companies which are creating greenhouses, which are creating environment friendly houses. Okay, so that is very simple. So this deposit can be from between 36 to 120 months. So available for both residents and NRI, and interest rate is 6.55% per annum. Senior citizens will get additional 0.25% per annum up to deposits of 2 crores. So HDFC Bank headquartered Mumbai, established in 1994. So please remember all these points. Okay. So next is awards where President Ramnath Kovind has conferred 144 gallantry awards in 2021. So the Supreme Commander of Armed Forces, who is the President of India, so President of India Ramnath Kovind has approved 144 gallantry awards for the armed forces, police, paramilitary forces on the occasion of the Independence Day 2021. Okay, sorry. So President Ramnath Kovind also approved 28 mention in dispatches to the army personnel for their significant contributions in the military operations. Okay, so he approved totally 144 gallantry awards and 28 mention in dispatches for the army personnel. So please remember. So let us see what are the awards. So Ashok Chakra 1, Kirti Chakra was given to 1, Saurya Chakra total 15, Bar to Sena medals 4, Sena medals 116, Nausena 5, Vayu Sena 2. Okay, so just remember the total number of medals given and total number of gallantry medals, and definitely we need to remember Ashok Chakra and Kirti Chakra, very very important. So Ashok Chakra was given to Babu Ram posthumously, who is an assistant sub-inspector of police in Jammu and Kashmir, and Kirti Chakra was given to Altaf Hussain Bhatt, who is a constable in the Jammu and Kashmir police. Okay, so please remember Ashok Chakra and Kirti Chakra, very very important. Let us see the classification of these medals. So wartime medals are Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, Veer Chakra. So given after the war, so who contributed immensely to the war, these are war medals. Peacetime awards, which are where soldiers who fought during this peacekeeping missions, who are bordering the Indian border, international borders, who are like eliminating disputes, who are resolving the disputes. So those soldiers will be given the Ashok Chakra, Kirti Chakra, Shaurya Chakra. So Ashok Chakra, Kirti Chakra were given this year. And distinguished service medals like Sena Medal for Army, Nausena Medal for Navy, Vayu Sena Medal for Air Force. Okay, so this is the classification of the awards, so please remember. Now we will go into important scheme which was launched by the PM Modi called the Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti scheme. So on the eve of 75th independence, so in his independence address to the nation, so Modi announced 100 lakh crore Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti program. So Gati Shakti scheme. So this scheme will adopt a integrated and holistic approach for infrastructure growth and creating employment opportunities in the country. Okay, so he will soon announce a master plan for this scheme to boost the productivity of industries, boosting the economic growth and creating job opportunities. So this program will aim to reduce the problems in the road, rail, air and waterways. So mainly to reduce the travel time, improving the industrial productivity, making manufacturing globally competitive, facilitating economic zones and creating employment will be the objectives of this scheme. Okay, so Gati Shakti scheme launched by Pradhan Mantri Modi. So PM Gati Shakti scheme. Soon a master plan will be released. Again, we'll discuss about the scheme when the master plan will be released by the government. Okay, so next is the books and authors. So a famous book. So this book is about Jai Prakash Narayan. So a book to explore life and works of Jai Prakash Narayan, which is called The Dream of Revolution. So Dream of Revolution is a book about Jai Prakash Narayan. So authored by Bimal Prasad and Sujata Prasad. So Bimal Prasad and Sujata Prasad are the authors of the book. So The Dream of Revolution, a biography of Jai Prakash Narayan. So this book is launched. So this book will share interesting and never before told stories from the life of man who was known for his emotional hunger for transformative politics, shunning power and incubating revolutionary ideas. So you know this personality Jai Prakash Narayan, very famous. So on his biography, so a book was launched by authored by Bimal Prasad and Sujata Prasad. So this book is launched by Penguin House Publications and it is called The Dream of Revolution. So please remember. Okay, so sports news we will see where Harshit Raja, he is the new India's 69th chess grandmaster. So he is India's 69th chess grandmaster. So 20-year-old Harshit Raja from Pune, so he became 69th chess grandmaster of India in chess. Okay, so he achieved this feat in the Bell Masters Open 2021 where he defeated German Dennis Wagner to win the grandmaster title. So this grandmaster title is awarded to chess players by the World Chess Federation, which is the highest title a chess player can achieve. So let us see a few achievements of Harshit Raja. In 2014, he won silver in Under 13 National Chess Championship in Jamshedpur and gold in SGFI Nationals in Tamil Nadu. In 2015, he represented India in the World Chess Championships Under 14 in Greece. And in Pune, he was awarded the best upcoming player in the Maharashtra Chess League. And in 2017, he became international master and also he was awarded the Shiva Chhatrapati Award in 2019. Let us discuss about the International Chess Federation or the World Chess Federation, which is established in 1924, headquartered in Lausanne, Switzerland, which connects all the various national chess federations and acts as a governing body for the international chess competition. Okay, so please remember Harshit Raja, the new 69th chess grandmaster of India. So let us go into miscellaneous news, where 75 new Vande Bharat trains to connect all parts of India. So PM Modi has announced on the occasion of 75th Independence Day, he also announced 75 new Vande Bharat trains to be connecting different parts of the country in 75 weeks of the celebration of Azad Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So Azad Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations will continue for 75 weeks, and in this 75 weeks, 75 new trains will be launched in India, which will be connecting every part of the country. Okay, so these trains will be launched between this time period, so March 12, 2021 and August 15, 2023, where Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav is celebrated. So in this time period itself, 75 Vande Bharat trains will be connecting different parts of the country. So currently 2 Vande Bharat trains are run by Indian Railways. The first one between Varanasi and New Delhi, the second one between Katra and New Delhi. Okay, so next you will have 75 new Vande Bharat trains, so remember. So let us discuss few points about railways. So except Sikkim, rest all North Indian states are connected to the Indian rail network. Okay, so the capital cities of Assam, Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh are already collected. The capitals of Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Meghalaya is underway. So also remember the railway new union minister for railway, Ashwini Vaishnav. Please remember all these points. And recently also Rail Madad app was also launched. Last week current affairs about railways. So the last current affair for today, AIIMS Delhi is the first Indian hospital to house fire station within its premises. Okay, so AIIMS Delhi, they are collaborating with the Delhi Fire Services to have a fire station within the hospital to meet any emergency. So this fire station is meant for quick response in case of fire emergency, and the infrastructure will be provided by AIIMS, and fire tender equipment manpower will be provided by the Delhi Fire Services. So please remember all these points. So AIIMS is present in Delhi. So AIIMS Delhi director is Randeep Gularia, and it is established in 1956. AIIMS was established in Delhi, was established in 1956. So these are all the points you need to remember. Let us have the third stage of discussion, one word key points. So we had a detailed analysis. Quickly, in a minute, we'll discuss all the current affairs for today. So world's second largest refurbished gene bank is established in New Delhi. Innovation and Data Center is established in Bengaluru for JNCAFSR. So Chhattisgarh has announced 3 new districts. Vandana Kataria is the new brand ambassador for Uttarakhand Women and Child Development Department, as well as Beti Bachao Beti Padhao for Haridwar district. RBI cancelled the license of Karnal Nagari Sahkari Bank. RBI imposed 1 crore penalty on Cooperative Robo Bank UA. So HDFC has launched a new fixed deposit called Green and Sustainable Fixed Deposit. So total 144 gallantry awards were announced. So government, PM Modi has announced a new program, Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti program. So a book on Jaiprakash Narayan was authored by Bimal and Sujata Prasad. Okay, so a book to explore the life and works of Jaiprakash Narayan was launched by Bimal and Sujata Prasad. So Harshit Raja is the 69th Indian Grandmaster, chess Grandmaster. So 75 new Vande Bharat trains were announced. So AIIMS Delhi is the first Indian hospital to have a fire station within its premises. So please remember all these one word key points. And at 7 p.m. please answer our MCQs in the Telegram channel. So we'll provide the Telegram channel link in the description as well as comment section. So subscribe our YouTube channel, like our videos, share our videos, and download the Career Power Hyderabad app. So thank you students, we'll meet in the next session.